Have you ever wondered what someone's eyes can tell you about them? Indeed, the eyes are often described as windows to the soul, offering a glimpse into a person's thoughts and feelings. This is the fascinating world of eye reading, a skill that involves interpreting nonverbal cues to understand someone better. It's an essential, yet often overlooked aspect of human communication, and it can reveal a lot about a person's emotional state and cognitive processes. So, let's dive into some lesser-known facts about reading people through their eyes. First on our list is pupil dilation. It's fascinating how our eyes reflect more than just the light entering them. Pupil dilation, the widening of the pupils, can be a sign of various emotions or cognitive states. When someone's pupils dilate, it could mean they're interested or even aroused. But did you know it can also signify cognitive effort? That's right. When we engage in mental activities or solve problems, our pupils tend to widen. Now let's shift our focus to eye movements. These can provide insights into how we recall memory. For instance, when someone looks upward while speaking or thinking, they're likely recalling a visual memory. On the other hand, a sideways glance can indicate auditory recall. So the direction of a person's gaze can offer a sneak peek into their thought process. Next time you have a conversation, pay attention to the direction of the person's gaze. Moving on, let's consider the impact of cultural norms on eye behavior. The way we use our eyes to communicate can be heavily shaped by the cultural context we're in. For instance, in some cultures, maintaining eye contact is seen as a sign of respect and attentiveness, while in others it could be viewed as confrontational or even disrespectful. So, it's important to be mindful of these variations when attempting to read people through their eyes. Now let's shift our focus to microexpressions. These are tiny, almost imperceptible expressions that flash across a person's face for a fraction of a second. They can provide valuable insights into someone's true feelings. Microexpressions around the eyes, like a quick narrowing or widening, can indicate a range of emotions from suspicion to surprise. It might seem like catching these fleeting expressions is like trying to grab a handful of smoke, but fear not. With practice and careful observation, you can become adept at spotting them. Microexpressions are fleeting, but with practice, you can learn to spot them. Have you noticed how often someone blinks while speaking to you? There's more to it than meets the eye. An increase in blink rate could be a sign of stress or nervousness. But don't be fooled. Some individuals might deliberately control their blink rate to appear more confident or even to deceive others. It's a fascinating game of the mind that plays out right in front of our eyes. Let's shift our focus to another intriguing aspect: pupil asymmetry. You might be surprised to learn that our pupils don't always dilate uniformly in response to emotional stimuli. Research suggests that the left and right eyes might show different pupil sizes based on a person's emotional state and cognitive processing. So, the next time you're observing someone, pay attention to this nuanced detail. It might just reveal more than what's being said. Finally, let's talk about gaze aversion. Contrary to popular belief, avoiding eye contact doesn't always signify dishonesty or discomfort. People may avert their gaze for a variety of reasons: to regulate their emotions, manage social interactions, or even out of respect for personal boundaries. It's a complex behavior that serves multiple purposes in our daily communications. Remember, avoiding eye contact isn't always a sign of dishonesty. It's essential to understand these subtle cues and interpret them in the right context to truly read people through their eyes. Last but not least, let's discuss a behavior called eye blocking. This is a fascinating subconscious action where individuals cover or shield their eyes with their hands or objects. It's like an instinctive reaction to block out undesirable emotions or thoughts. Imagine you're in a conversation and the other person suddenly shields their eyes while you're speaking. This could indicate discomfort or disagreement with what you're saying. Maybe your point of view is too hard to digest, or it's bringing up uncomfortable emotions they'd rather not face. However, remember that context is key. Eye blocking might also be a simple sign of fatigue or a physical need to rest the eyes. So, understanding eye blocking as a psychological tool requires careful observation and a balanced approach. By combining these insights with other nonverbal cues, you can develop a more nuanced understanding of how to read people through their eyes. So keep observing, stay curious, and enhance your people reading skills one gaze at a time.